Hi, soul family. How are you? I am gonna do a reading. I can't tell you until after you choose your items what happened. So we're gonna give you items to choose from. One is a little Basset kitten my mama Sherry gave me. This is a little blue-eyed kitty playing the guitar because I was learning how to play the guitar. I learned one song and then I bailed. It's too much for me. I have 3 guitars I can't play. So the Basset kitten, the block, child's block. This block is incredible. I went to my best friend Diane's antique store in Sturgeon Bay, and I'm pulled, like, look at me or turn around, or, you know, I'd hear stuff like that. So I went over to this block, and this is amazing. It's got a fox, it's got a wolf, it's got S, J, U, and hold on, 2. So there's the person who's connected to this block will understand why that was amazing that Spirit gave me this block with everything all in one block. So the child's block, the forget-me-not seeds, and this is a gift I was given by my friend John Mosley. That's one of his paintings for his new oracle cards. Surrender. So that's the other one. Number 14 is the number of temperance, which is you yourself holding back, kind of restraining yourself, right? Except for, I think that's pretty funny. The number is 14 and it's restraining yourself, and yet Spirit says surrender to it. And she looks like she's taking a leap of faith. Interesting, hey? So a paradox. So because of that, this is going to be fire energy, fire element. This will be air element. This will be earth element. And this is going to be water element. 2 in 1. Okay. So I have the cards. There's 4 cards. I have to tell you because Spirit gave them to me. And there's 4. So I thought, okay, we're going to do a reading. And I'll mix them up and we'll ask which one goes to which. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Basset cat, which is me. Which one, Spirit? You're going to show me. Snakes and stones never broke my bones. You need to calm down. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Do you notice anything different about me? Other than the fact that I've got big black circles under my eyes? That's not different. I got contacts. I'm trying them out. So now what I found out though is, like, they're a little bit blurry because I just got them yesterday. And I can't wear my sunglasses because they have prescriptions. And I can't wear my glasses. So I'm like, gotta go buy a pair of glasses. But it's funny because you hide behind your glasses, right? The rim goes right there and it hides your crinkly skin or your bags in your eyes. So this girl's got to start getting some sleep. Come on. Which one, please? I'm just going to pick. Show me which one. All right. Thank you. God. For those who chose the Basset cat, your message is, and this is exactly the order it came out in, the eagle. The eagle. I live in the eagle's nest because I call it the eagle's nest because I'm 5 stories up and I have the giant raptors all fly right around where I'm at. It's pretty cool. So what you're being told is that you're on a spiritual journey. Eagle always represents spirit. Always represents spirit. It might also represent the military or the police, but it's a spiritual journey, and you're being told to let go of your fear. Move past your fear and go for it. Fly. My friend Sandy looked up something, and it's cool about eagles. The eagle is the one bird that will fly into a storm. They'll go into the storm and they don't cower and hide and seek shelter from the storm. They use the storm to pull them higher, and they go above the lightning. I was thunder before the lightning, I hear. So you're being guided by spirit, and you have incredible wisdom that is guidance for other people. I gotta turn the radio down because it's distracting me a little bit. Okay. So I think you need to tap in. Sorry, I'm dropping everything. I think you need to tap in to your eagle energy at this time. If you're dealing with fear, if you're concerned about moving forward. Something else about this eagle, though. Look at his face. He looks a little arrogant. So one of the messages is you need to come back to a place of humility. It's different for everyone, right? So are you not allowing yourself to soar free because you're being guided or being restrained by other people's expectations or other people's desires for you? Because you're being told to let go and move past. Spirit's guiding you to break free from this, right? No one is allowed to tether you. Don't allow anyone to tether you. So what is this in regards to? We'll use my deck. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Is there a message for the ones who chose the Basset Kitten for the eagle? Correct for neutrality. I'm heading out to go sage picking. I've got to make some of my ceremonial sage wands. And if you guys didn't know, I'm the Queen of Wands. So if anybody would like help with a private reading or dream analysis or anything else I can help you with, or this is one of my ceremonial sage wands. It's California white sage, which is the most powerful. They are embellished with Reiki charged crystals. They're wrapped in hemp string and then wrapped in leather and then embellished with a little charm. So that's what I'm making today. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com, and my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. So the first message that came out, you're being told to not allow others to restrict you, right? And you're being told to break free and let go of your fear. But what Spirit shows me is you don't feel deserving for some reason. And that's not right. I'm getting they are sincere. I don't feel deserving. So it may not be fear holding you back. It might be that I don't feel like I'm worthy of it, or which is wrong. Spirit's asking you to move forward, asking you to remember where you came from and who you are, and that we all are here on a journey. That's too many, right? It's all about lessons, learning lessons, and moving forward with the lessons that we learn and rising above, which is what the eagle is asking you to do. So it's asking you to tap back into spirit, not your ego. Your ego is telling you that you're not deserving. And the fact that you are sincere shows humility. So this isn't a problem with arrogance for this person. It's them or me. Make a decision I will not share. They're sincere, but that's what you're being told. That's like I said, this could be different messages for different people, right? So correct for neutrality on all levels. So I get that. I have had clients all morning, and it's like, no side chicks here. No. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. It also could have to do with time, right? Friends, work, family. I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. Well, then I don't have time for you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Is there anything else in this, or are we done with 3? Okay, I heard we're done with 3. So that's it. All right, for those who chose, I need a drink of water. I'm very, very parched today. When the animal shows up, I'll tell you my story. It hasn't as of yet. Okay. We're gonna go to the block. Who did I say the block was? Water signs, right? Water elements. Water elements. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Water elements. What is the message that you have for water elements? Out of these 3. Show me the one. I choose the block. Ooh, detach. That's one. Detach. Sometimes you have to detach so you don't take things personally. Sometimes you have to detach because it's not in your highest good. Sometimes you have to detach because you just need to calm down, but you need to detach. Correct for neutrality. And I chose this, so that's me, right? Detach. Sometimes we think we know something and we don't. And so we assume things and we react instead of being the action, we become a reaction, and we don't want to do that. Still can't find my moonstones. Where were they? I better not have lost them. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That's strange. In my house, my jewelry goes missing. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. One more, one more, one more. Come on. I'm going to pick. This one. Okay, now I can tell you. This is the order it came in. This is hysterical. Actually, it's not. This came third, but now I can tell you because it's out. So I'm doing a private reading this morning, and I'm sitting right here. And if you guys can see, there's see the railing right there? Right? So I'm sitting right here, and all of a sudden, there's this big, I can feel this. And I turn and I look, and there is a wild red hawk that was about at least 2 feet tall, at least. And it landed right there. And the red hawk is my main spirit totem from when I was asked to do this work. The red hawk is the messenger. So that's me. I am the messenger. And Archangel Gabriel is the messenger. And so that is, you will see Archangel Gabriel represented as the red hawk. There's a difference between a red hawk and a wild red hawk, though. Because when I lost my voice, I said, oh my God. And then it was like I was on a roller coaster and my stomach dropped and all of my air was gone. I couldn't breathe. And I was saying to my client, I'm sorry, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And it was just so shock. I don't know. And what I got was, the messenger says, Red Hawk says, see things from a higher perspective. We had just been talking about seeing past the illusion, and the owl is the silent flyer. You never hear them, right? They're silent. A red hawk, I heard the wings come in for a landing, but it still surprised me. So even though I knew it was coming, it still surprised me. So that's the message. Something's coming. Pay attention. There's a message coming. And even if you are expecting it, you're still going to be taken by surprise. So try and see things from a higher perspective, because maybe it's not going to come the way you think or how you think. So I sat here and I was just like, it took me so long to calm down. And as I was shuffling these cards, I said, give me one for my twin. And then you'll see the one that came out with him. And then and right as soon as I said that, a hummingbird just showed up. If I turn you guys around, you'll miss him. He's right behind me. Hummingbird says you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself as well as others. Lighten up your energy. Okay, before I go on to tell you the rest, I'll tell you about your message, about the red hawk. God, it was the most beautiful bird, wild red hawk. So you are being sent messages by spirit. So you just got, okay, I'm getting another. So here's the hummingbird again, right at my side. So the hummingbird is at my side. The hummingbird, joyfulness, happiness. Oh my gosh. It literally just stopped. Have you ever seen their little leggies? It literally just stopped and put its little leggies on and like down on the railing. I've never seen one sitting like that like a bird on a railing. So it came and it was green. The color is green. So the green is growth, love, healing, and abundance, right? So Spirit is sending you your messengers. Pay attention to the messengers that come. The other messenger that came was a bee. Bee is get busy and get after the honey, or victory is yours, sweet victory. So the red hawk is asking you to fly high to the sun, right? See things from a higher perspective. Focus on what your priorities are. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. There's a lot of distractions that come at us constantly in this world, and we need to eliminate that. Eliminate that, because it's keeping us off our path. It's keeping us from going where we need to go. And it's telling you you've got a bright future. It's a beautiful, beautiful message. And it's about ascending to higher heights as far as spiritual growth and wisdom. The color red is, the color of this bird, they call it a red hawk. You can look at the, and this is actually hawk messenger, but they are showing red tail feathers. So there's many different messages for hawk and specific messages for the specific totems that you get. But right now, are you using your hawk vision? Is there something that you're missing that's right in front of you, right? The obvious, it's like pretty obvious what's going on, right? So do you need to get more focused on your family or on your, what do you have to get focused on? Your goals, your family? Have you allowed your emotion to get involved in something and it's clouded your perception to something? So I know that this is how I'm feeling. This is what Spirit's showing me. But then I get emotionally involved and then it changes the way I'm viewing something at this time. So the hawks are able to see what others can't see. You have 250 feet in the air, they can see a mouse in a field. So they're also family. They're strong family birds. They look out for their family. So it's about looking out for ones that you consider your family. And if there are family issues right now, it's about taking a breath of fresh air in regards to family issues. There might be something as why can't I speak? Happened when the Red Hawk came, right? Why can't I speak? That is actually one of the things with Mercury retrograde is you're going to have a difficult time getting the words out. And I've had that happen. It hasn't hit me yet. We're in the shadow period. So the Red Hawk or the hawk is a very optimistic. I mean, they're a raptor. There are not many enemies of the hawk, and they know how to use the wind purposefully. They have great vision. They're safe. They know they can reach higher heights. It's basically telling you that you're stronger than you think you are, and you're braver and wiser than you think you are. It makes me think of the first message when somebody said they didn't feel worthy. So with your bird's eye view, what are you missing? What is the obvious? What do you need to focus on? Your goal, your family, soul family. Are you listening to what the messengers are telling you? Song right now, how can you sleep when you lie to me? So, I mean, I already know, for my message, I already know that I'm being lied to. It happens, I know. And so maybe my emotions are that I don't want to believe that, right? I don't want to believe that about someone so that might be clouding my perception. So maybe that's your message too. So you're being sent messages, pay attention to the messengers. So the bee is also the queen bee. Got to be careful about the queen bee. She has sentinels that work for her. So I'm going to go to the messages from my deck and ask, how can you sleep when you lie to me? Correct for neutrality on all levels. What's going on? For the ones who chose the child's block. Have you been too innocent? I trust you completely. Wow, right? I trust you completely. Something happens in a matter of days, and you will lose out if you keep delaying. Those are your three messages, just all at once. So somebody is knowing that they're being lied to, and yet they're trusting. Someone is saying, I trust you completely, and there's a heart there. I trust you. Don't let me down. I trust you. You know, I'm going to ask for one more because I had another message in this deck, and I was wondering if it was going to come out. Oh, act now. You will lose if you keep delaying. You've only got days. Act now. I chose this, right? They have secrets and they're scared. That's why they're lying. But you know that they're lying. You already know. And you're trying to tell yourself that you're just imagining things. But you've got hawk vision. You're able to see things that other people are not able to see. So in something, they have secrets and they're scared, and maybe they trust you completely. Maybe somebody's saying, I've got secrets, I'm scared, but I trust you completely. And Spirit's saying for them to act now, right? You've only got days. You'll lose out on your dream if you keep delaying. So if they trust you, and if somebody trusts you, you best be living up to their trust. Correct for neutrality on all levels. The song, you're just going to stand there and watch me burn. I love the way you lie. So there you go. Somebody is saying, please forgive me. Give me a second chance. I'm nervous about performing. They've got secrets. They're scared. This song. I love the way you lie. I can't tell you what it feels like right now. I still have a knife in my windpipe. We go back and forth, back and forth. So that's what's going on. So they've got secrets. They're scared. The lies are obvious, right? the more I suffer, that I suffocate. I can't speak. And she freaking hates me. And we keep going back around and around. So there's somebody there that's trying to help another. Here's your opportunity, act. And then they choke. They can't speak. I can't do it. And what's sad about it is that even though, well, for myself, even though I know that you're lying, I trust you. Even though I know you're lying. So for you, whatever your message is for yourself, I would say this child, something happened in childhood that caused this person to have secrets that they're afraid of, caused them to act in a manner that was, they're afraid to express their feelings, right? This one is able to see that. This one is telling you to eliminate distractions. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. You're going to lose if you keep delaying. You're using something as a distraction so that you don't act now. But if you don't act now, in a matter of days, you're going to lose out on your dream. Don't be nervous about performing. Call upon spirit. Call upon your higher self. Remember, look, this is the divine masculine. They're right there. Act now. I've said a million times, you know, there's nothing I loathe more than a liar. I understand why people lie. I don't excuse it. I understand. But it frustrates me, especially since I'm a very forgiving person, very understanding person. But sometimes people are in a place where they were not forgiven, or I don't know what reasons, but the next one we're going to is Forget Me Not. That just popped up. Forget Me Not. So Forget Me Not was earth energy. And of the two left, which one are you? For the ones who chose the Forget Me Nots, and I do. I choose the Forget Me Nots. My grandmother and my mom grew Forget Me Nots. Mostly my grandma. Forget Me Not. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I knew it. So when these all came out, I said, show me a message for my twin. And what came out was the wolf. And I said, and another message? And they gave me the red hawk, which is me. And this was the first message, which is spirit. So for us, and for you, if you're looking at all these messages together, this is a team, right? Spirit is with you all the way. The wolf is a pathfinder. This is telling you to release your past and start a new journey. You're a teacher, and others look to you. They look to you for guidance to help find their own way. And even if you reach challenges, that's just to make you stronger. The challenges are there to make you strong. You persevere. You have special powers as the pathfinder. Ah, that's so perfect. Because when I was looking for my vehicle, I wanted a forerunner, right? I'm a forerunner. I'm a way shower. That's what I am. Couldn't find one with low miles that was in great shape, so I got an ET. But I heard in my head the pathfinder, and I thought, I don't like pathfinders. I don't like the vehicle, but I like the wolf. I like the pathfinder. The wolf says you have a love that endures everything. They are loyal and devout partners. What I love about wolves is that, and there's double emphasis for this message because my twin and I are both wolves, but they're so loyal, and they're reclusive. They don't want to bother anybody. They'll defend if they have to, but they don't want to fight, right? They don't want that. They're beautiful and they're endangered, and it's really sad. The tendency to be a lone wolf is the problem, because in all reality, when you come to the family unit of a wolf, there's a male alpha and a female alpha. That's what I love about them. Sometimes the male takes the lead, sometimes the female takes the lead. They don't threaten one another. They're a team, right? They work together. So have you been trying to do everything by yourself? Have you been being a lone wolf? You need to stay close to your pack, your spiritual pack, your soul family, where you're safe. Are you pushing responsibility off and not taking your responsibility that you're supposed to have? Are others taking you off your path? Pathfinder, have you been taken off your path? Song right now, I've been dreaming about you. Can we just talk? So release the past, move forward. You are a teacher. Others are looking to you for inspiration. And even if there are challenges, your soul is very strong. Your perseverance is what you're known for. That you can run miles and miles in adverse conditions. They persevere. They're strong. They're incredible. They're incredible. They're beautiful parents. They're very, 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 very loyal and dedicated to their family. They will take other ones in and take them in as their own as well. So it might be that you are compelled to teach someone. Maybe you've taken someone under your wing, someone who's been through something that you've experienced. The moon is your ally. The moon is the divine feminine, the goddess. She is your ally. Wolf people are great lovers. They're great friends. They're great teachers. They're great parents. They want you to have the best life. Wolf wants you to have the best life. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Correct for neutrality. The wolf says, forget me not. And the wolf doesn't forget, right? They mate for life. Once they found their soulmate, they mate for life. And the answer is yes. Capital letters with an exclamation mark. Huh. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh, there's another. Didn't even see it. They have low self-esteem. How is that possible that you don't know your great value? Correct for neutrality. You know, it's actually really sexy to me when somebody, wow, you are the love of my life. This is my page and you are the love of my life. I'm saying this to you. Something went wrong in my brain. They are lying to you. Shocking. Right? Shocking. Like I don't know that. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Not thinking straight. Blurring all the lines. You intoxicate me. So, I would say that generally this one does not have low self-esteem. But in regards to you, because you're the love of their life, the lines get blurred. And they act differently than they would. It's you, babe. I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. I could try to run, but it would be useless. It's you, babe. He or she is not free. They're attached to another. Correct for neutrality. Not free. Is this a person that they're attached to? A company they're attached to? A business? The marriage commitment is done. The marriage commitment is over. Done. So the marriage commitment is over. Done. But maybe the divorce is not final? Yes. Wow. One lie was, I would never have thought you were married. Okay, so then the next card, when I asked, it was funny how the cards came out, right? My Red Hawk showed up. That's me, for sure. And when this came out first, I laughed. I knew that was spirit. It's always spirit to me. And the wolf was my spiritual twin. And then the last, for those who chose the forget-me-not, surrender. Those who surrender, and temperance is me holding back. Now I understand, right? So holding back. Spirit says surrender to us. Surrender the whole situation to us. And I literally am seeing someone taking a leap of faith. So it's a paradox. So I have to choose this one for myself because I am a paradox. It's like going one thing completely the opposite of the other. So to say that you're holding back and yet you surrender, that it doesn't seem right. And yet it does. Because I'll show you. It's you, babe. I could try to run, but it would be useless. You may not want to. You may want to, but you can't run. So temperance is abstinence. Abstinence from an alcoholic drink. Moderates attraction and desire for pleasure, provides a balance. It's believed to... An example of temperance is showing restraint in eating or drinking or avoiding a temptation. Avoiding temptation. So I am holding myself back from temptation. I'm surrendering to the flow, and I will take a leap of faith in the direction where I'm meant to go. When I rhyme, that's higher self. So the last message that came out, which was really intriguing for me, and I understood it immediately, for you guys, for the ones who chose, it's forget-me-nots, right? We did the cat, the block. No, it was for surrender. We already did forget-me-nots. So for this one, it was the peacock, which is the phoenix rising. The phoenix rising, that's what I got. So, because the peacock most resembles the phoenix rising. And what's interesting is we got with the eagle, practice humility, right? It's also the same with peacock. Is there a peacock in your life that needs, and I know who this peacock is in somebody's life. A family member, right? It's telling you to practice humility to avoid jealousy, which is interesting. Be grateful for what you have, because more comes when we're grateful for what's in front of us. We need to be true to ourselves. We need to recognize that we are brilliant, we are beautiful. There's a difference between understanding your worth, your self-worth, and being cocky and arrogant, right? But this is telling you, don't shrink back, and don't. If you get attention, use it in a purposeful way, in a proper way. I'm a bad guy. Song right now, I'm a bad guy. So this is about self-esteem, having proper self-esteem. It's about integrity. It's about pride, but the proper use of pride. It could be that you're hiding how wonderful that you are, right? You're dumbing down, or maybe you've lost the value of what's important. You're putting importance on looks or position or status. Is the fact that you're very beautiful and get a lot of attention made you vain and arrogant? You're being asked to practice humility. So it talks about wisdom and foresight. Maybe you were in a place like this, right? You were arrogant. You were in a place where you got a lot of attention. You were quite vain. But when I saw this bird, I saw the phoenix rising. So that would have been a crash. Somebody crashed and burned, and now they're rising back up. So maybe that's why we get, I don't feel worthy. I know what I've done. I know who I was, right? Song, I'm a bad guy. Maybe this is somebody in your life that's a cocky peacock. Needs to, be knocked down a peg or two, because they think way too much of themselves. This is air element, right? This is water. Okay, this is fire. This is water. That was earth. This is air. So an air element that's extremely arrogant and cocky and proud. And they need to... and I just got... Their cousin is the phoenix. How interesting. Their cousin is the phoenix. This one is arrogant. But the cousin is a phoenix rising. And the song right now, Show Me the Love. We still got the, what is it, that CIA, terrorism in the USA. So a peacock, the CIA, undercover. If you only have love for your own race. So arrogant, somebody who's judgmental, somebody who is prejudiced. Somebody who would look down on another of a different color. Yes, I rhymed. Show me the love. Where's the love? Let your soul and mind gravitate to the love. When you practice what you preach, turn the other cheek. So maybe, help us, Father. This is rising. This one is rising. I'm getting very emotional. So this one is rising back up. Maybe they've been in a place where they didn't like who they were. And they're surrendering or being told to surrender. They're being told to bow down and show a little bit of humility and recognize that you've got nothing without spirit. You didn't get anywhere without the help of others. You were born to shine. You were born to be successful. But show me the love. Where's the love? Right? Authenticity, protection, self-esteem, resurrection. This could be something coming back. There's a couple here. The war's going on, but the reasons are undercover. You never know the truth. Where's the love, y'all? Correct for neutrality. I'm looking at all the eyes. The seer. The song I heard was, "The hills have eyes, everybody's watching." Send me some guidance from above. Maybe this one feels hunted. Be confident, you rock. So this one, someone here, maybe this one is making another feel less than, or you're being told to step into your authenticity. Honor yourself, be your true self. Be confident, you rock. So maybe arrogance is not your problem. Maybe it's someone else's. I want you to live with me, will you? Wow. Correct for neutrality. I want you to live with me, will you? That was kind of like right out from left field, right? Wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm looking at actually too in these two messages? Is this one's flying solo. This one's free falling. This one likes their freedom. This one's moving forward. This one wants a commitment. I want you to live with me, will you? Are you willing to give up your freedom? Interesting. And Spirit says, don't ever give up your freedom. Don't give up anything unless what you give up, you get something better in return. And sometimes you got to give something up to get something, right? You got to give to get. The issue is self-denial. The issue is self-denial. What is it that the self-denial is? I love this. I mean, it's my deck, but I love this deck because it can take us in so many different directions. It's like, what? I want you to live with me, will you? Where did that come from? Correct for neutrality on all levels. You're a great listener. That's good. When somebody's a great listener, that's really good. Focus on your vision. More from here. I can't help it, you guys. If it's two, it's two. If Spirit says more, it's more. So I'm ready for a new life now. Okay, so now I'm looking back at this. This was arrogance. This was doing things in a cocky manner. I surrendered, right? I've restrained myself. I'm restraining myself, holding myself back from temptation. Whereas maybe I didn't used to. I want a new life. I'm ready for a new life. So I want you to live with me, will you? I'm ready for a new life now. Be confident, you rock. You're a great listener. Focus on your vision. The issue is self-denial. I'm curious about the self-denial. They are not aware in any way. The issue is self-denial. They are not aware in any way. Correct for neutrality. They will figure it out. They are not aware in any way. They will figure it out. Yes. Someone's moving quickly. Show me what you like. He, she is not right for you. Move on. Now, this is really weird confliction, right? So, Spirit is never in conflict. I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I want to talk. So, I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I want to talk. I'm ready for a new life now. I want you to live with me, will you? The issue is self-denial. He or she is not right for you. Move on. Somebody is telling you that. Somebody is telling you that. Be confident. You rock. Show me what you like. Focus on your vision. You're a great listener, but maybe you're listening to the wrong people. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to what your feelings are, your vision, right? I'm ready for a new life now. They're not aware in any way that the issue is self-denial. What is that about? They are not aware in any way. He or she is not right for you. Move on. So somebody who is, okay, we had 4 cards fall to the ground, 1 face up, and it's choose a different path. So this has got to be about 2 different things, right? So they're not right for you. Move on. It could be a partner, partnership. Choose a different path. They're not aware in any way. The issue is self-denial. So something that you see that they don't see. Like for me, I wouldn't be aligned with somebody who's not a spiritual person. If they're not awake, if they're not aware in any way, they wouldn't be right for me. I would definitely choose a different path. And it could be that a lot of times people, they know, but they don't want to know, right? You get it. Your messages are clear. They're obvious. It's in front of you. But it's just self-denial. So the issue is self-denial. I'm not sure what this is about. All I know is somebody is not right for you. Move on. They're not aware in any way. Choose a different. So what I got, this is my message, and I don't know if this can help you. I heard, because somebody, they're talking to me, they're lying to me, pretending to be other people. And somebody said, don't you think she knows? And somebody goes, no, she's not aware in any way. No way, she's not aware. And I'm telling you, yes, I am. Yes, I have been the whole time. So choose a different path, right? Self-denial, that's your self-denial, because I've known all along. And that doesn't work for me. So, and if they didn't know something, they'll figure it out, right? So I'm going to see if there's anything else that can help this situation. I've got all my life to spend to find a place for happiness to begin. Let's dance in the living room. I want you to live with me, will you? I'm ready for a new life. They'll figure it out. They're not aware in any way. Okay, your pets need your attention ASAP. Your pets need your attention ASAP. It's time to make time. It's time to make time for your partner or family over your work. Take that leap you are considering. Okay, I have to stop with these because I can keep moving forward, but I got something because I was watching a blue heron go by right when this one says, let's dance in the living room. This one wants to move on. This one is the one that I want you to live with me. I want you to show me what you like. I'm ready for a new life. Spirit says, take that leap you're considering. Be confident. You freaking rock. Focus on your vision. I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I want to talk. And the answer for this was, take that leap. Yes, they want to talk. The issue is self-denial. So maybe you're talking yourself out of moving forward. They're not aware in any way about what's going on. Yeah, they are. Somebody could be telling you that they're not right for you, move on, and choose a different path. It could be that. They will figure it out. Yes. They will figure it out. Yes. And your pets need your attention ASAP. Now, my pets are sleeping, so it's unusual because usually my pets do need my attention. But ASAP. But pet, who is your pet? Stop pretending you're shy. Shut up and dance. You're in denial. They're not aware in any way. So, wow. So a pet describes a subservient who wants to take orders from a master or a mistress. Your pet wants your attention right away. My pet loves to be ordered around, but we both love each other like a dog and its master. Am I your master? No. The pet is the actual, here's another, this is different ways to look at this. The only member of your family that you actually like, that's your pet. They need your attention right away. I hate all of my family members except for my pet. That's my favorite. Someone who is very compassionate and caring for you, that would be your pet too. They'll literally do anything for you no matter what. They're very loyal. So your pet would be your best friend. They won't give up on you. If you have a pet, you're pretty determined for people who are worth the time. If you are a pet, you're pretty determined for people who are worth the time. If you have a pet, they are better than a best friend. They are great companions for everything. If you need anything, your pet will be there through the ups and downs. If you're sad, just call your pet and they will have the shoulder for you to lean on. There you go. So your pet needs your attention. The one that's been loyal, the one that's always been there for you. They're telling you they're not right for you. Spirit's saying, and maybe you're thinking people don't know what's going on, like they're not aware, but they'll figure it out. Because everything on this side says it's time to make time for your partner, your family, over your work. Take the leap you've been considering. I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I do want to talk to you. Be confident with that. You rock. I want you to live with me. Will you? Show me what you like. I'm ready for a new life. You're a great listener. Maybe I've chosen a different, Spirit says to choose a different path. The issue is self-denial. Maybe them. The issue is self-denial. Something that you're not seeing. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to believe that this is right in front of you, that the phoenix has risen, or that the phoenix will rise. So just surrender the whole situation. Just surrender it. And pay attention to the messengers that come for you today, because your animal messengers are very, very, okay, let's go to, this is Peacock, the last one. Without my glasses on, all I see are these dark circles under my eyes. I get so little sleep, it's awful. Correct for neutrality. So the Peacock is about self-love, integrity, confidence, honor, humility. I've got no money. Pay me respect. I've got no money to pay me respect, so you don't think somebody will respect you because you don't have the money? If somebody judges you on that, they're not your pet. And they're definitely not your favorite. So there's something I'm missing here. Oh, I love it. Remember I said I was lightning before the thunder? The peacock is associated with Hindra, a thunder and rain god, whose waters renewed the earth. I was lightning before the thunder. Peacocks are the harbingers of rain. They dance when they know it's coming. They represent supportiveness. Okay, so I'm getting another message. This one says, I don't know if you'll forgive me, but I want to talk, right? Are you being too proud? You know that you love this one, right? You know that you want, maybe you want something, but your pride is causing you to push away or put something else out. You're asking for the song We Can Go Anywhere. Take my hand. It's like I've waited my whole life for this one night. It's about renewal. It's about taking the plunge. It's about the phoenix rising. This is a couple. So whoever said that they're not right for you, move on, they're in denial, right? They're not aware in any way, because this is a spiritual connection. There it is. Got it. Okay. Wow. I can't wait to listen back to this and see what I missed. I will let you know that in the ancient Greek times, the peacock, they called it their feathers, was their trail. It's like their train. And the eyes were like the eyes of the stars. And they were sacred. And the severe punishment was to anyone who would take a peacock's life. They're guarded and they're protected, a symbol of the phoenix and the resurrection. This is a spiritual connection. Whoa, rhyming. I think that's the title for this reading. All right, you guys, I'll let you go. I'm going to upload this. Talk soon. Peace.